All right, we're recording.
All right.
What is this, week
Are we
5?
recording on there?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay.
We're live. So what is this, week
Not
5? Not live, but you know what I mean.
I'm dead.
This is week 5.
You're dead.
He's not alive.
I'm glad you noticed.
What's up, guys? I'm Isaac Thomas.
This is Steve Simmons. This is 80 Proof. And we have a
guest today.
our first guest today,
Hello, Kalen Jackson. Nice to join you.
Kayla Jackson.
Caden Jackson. What do you do?
Associate producer, WFPL News, and connoisseur of anime and food, especially food.
Anime and food.
So he adds some little legitimacy to the show today.
But with today's alcohol,
We have rhubarb wine. So this is from
Rhubarb?
wine. I thought this would be interesting. I think people are wondering about this, so I thought we should have some rhubarb wine.
Rhubarb.
Have y'all seen that video online of the crazy rhubarb lady?
I've
There's-
heard of it, but I've never actually seen the video.
There's this woman, she records this old woman outside of her house stealing her rhubarbs and putting them in a basket. And she's like, those are my rhubarbs. And she's like, now these are my rhubarbs. You got your name on it? Yeah, she's just like totally belligerent the whole time.
You got your
and,
name on the rhubarb one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, yeah, check it out if you haven't. We'll probably post it later this week. So, how?
Rhubarbs are no joke. It's life or death.
He's like, it's not bad actually. Rhubarb's like a plant. I expected it to be like, yeah, it's actually sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
I like it. Okay, rhubarb wine. It's good. You don't like it? This week, Rotten Tomatoes decided to remove their percentage and comment section before a movie's release, which doesn't sound like a big deal. You know, on Rotten Tomatoes, you can they have their official score from their critic score from 0 to 100%, and then they also have a viewer score. So this is because this phenomenon called review bombing. Have you either of you heard of this?
Review bombing.
So people will organize online to give something, a video game or a movie, bad reviews to bring down the review score of it, to just to like sabotage the sales of the game or the movie.
Oh, wow.
So this has happened recently to Captain Marvel, which hasn't come out yet. People have gone on there and started leaving a bunch of negative reviews. No one's seen the movie. It's just they just made it up, just to lower the score and dissuade people from seeing the movie. Just because because it has a female lead and they're like upset about that, I guess. So
Have they?
this has happened before actually. But Black Panther last year, a group of they called themselves DC fans did this to. Yeah, DC fans. Oh, another word is racist. They went on this too. They tried to lower Black Panther score. This happened with Star Wars: The Last Jedi. They harassed, and then they went on there harassed Kelly Marie Tran, who one of the stars of the movie, and she left social media because they were just attacking her so viciously over it. So, yeah, that's the thing. Review bombing.
Review bombing. Oh,
It's like you almost want to admire that they got that many people together
It's
to collectively be that petty.
Yeah.
But,
super petty.
right. Like next level. Like you haven't even seen the movie yet, and you're just like, no, I don't want that.
Like,
no,
no.
Oh, you get that out.
It's not gonna do it. No, I refuse.
And so it's impressive that they can organize that. That's so stupid and so petty and waste of time. And there's actually a thing. They already started doing it for Star Wars Episode 9, which doesn't come out until December of this year. So that was kind of the last straw. Rotten Tomatoes decided like, okay, this isn't a thing anymore. We're not gonna let people put any reviews for the movie until it actually comes out. So
Okay, so they're not doing any of this to make money in any kind of way?
no,
They're
there's
just
no
doing
benefit to
just
it
be-
other than just to be trolls and jerks and just to like sabotage someone.
There's gotta be some like background story, like V for Vendetta type stuff. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
this is like a part of like gaming and internet culture that I don't understand. Like the people being so petty because people get so into these things and they feel so like ownership over it that they think like if something about it there's something about that they don't like, they'll they think no one should be able to enjoy this if I can.
So okay. I guess I'm just confused of like why you would even take your time, take the time out of your day to even do something.
Just
like this.
pure like pettiness and that's all it is. Just an extreme version of like pettiness and I guess nothing to do with your time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like there's a whole like side of the comic book gaming, like pop culture community that's just like super misogynistic, super racist, super just like basically says like, well, this character was a white man and they should stay a white man, kind of
In
thing.
the comic books type thing.
Right.
Right,
That's
kind of
it.
like
Nobody
when,
threw a fit when Green Lantern was white.
Well, I mean, that was that character is white though. Hal Jordan.
When?
Okay, so there's the Green. There's Hal Jordan. There's Guy Gardner. There's Jon Stewart is the black one from the cartoon.
Okay.
So that was Hal Jordan, who's the white one actually. One of the white
Okay,
ones.
so there is actually one
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just did. Okay, I see.
He was like he's like the most popular Green Lantern from the comics.
But then I think back to the big hubbub when they even floated the idea of Donald Glover being Spider-Man.
I saw that.
Lost.
I saw that.
their
Yeah, but there
minds.
is, I guess, the same kind of thing. There is a version of Spider-Man where he's black. So I guess that.
Yeah. Well,
So-
there was actually that's how that Spider-Man came about. After that, Marvel created a black Spider-Man like based on Donald Glover's campaign to be Spider-Man, which was kind of like a fake campaign. I don't know if he actually wanted to be Spider-Man. He's like he floated the idea. He's like maybe why not? Yeah. So
Yeah. Have you guys seen the stand-up?
no.
Donald Glover
Which one,
stand-up.
Weirdo?
What's it called?
Weirdo, maybe?
Yes.
I've seen like a lot of it.
Hilarious.
Really?
If you guys get a chance to watch it, you should watch it. It's freaking hilarious.
Wow.
But anyways, he talks about that.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Stand-up.
Cool.
That's why I brought that up.
All right.
Last week, you guys heard about Karl Lagerfeld passing away.
Who's that?
Really?
I don't know.
It's like, it was like the most.
It's just, I was gonna try and add.
That was
that.
Alabama freaking stuff.
yeah, Carl.
Yeah, Karl Lagerfeld.
So sad about Carl. Yeah.
Anyways, he's like one of the biggest designers ever in history.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
saw
the guy
like a
that
quick
he's
thing,
always
but I
got
didn't know
shades
that.
on, got like the white ponytail, always got the black suit, fingerless gloves. If you saw a picture of him, you know who he is.
Yeah.
Anyways, he passed away, and this dude, nobody really knows how much he's worth, but he's worth like millions and millions of dollars. So if you're lucky in your lifetime as a fashion designer, which this is a big deal to me because I'm into fashion,
Right.
but if you're lucky in your life and you're in fashion, to be a creative director is like the dopest thing ever. It's like top tier for like a couture brand. That's like the dopest thing. He's not only the creative director for one brand, but three at the same time.
Wow.
So Chanel, he did Fendi, and then he also had his own brand, his own Karl Lagerfeld brand.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
How old was
Insane.
Okay.
He was 85, I believe.
80, okay.
85,
Dang.
right? So he was old, right? And this dude was, I'll say this, to be nice, he was special.
What do you mean special?
Special. He just was just not. I don't
Was
think
he like
very-
was he eccentric? Was that
extremely eccentric?
well? Designers tend to be eccentric people, right?
Am I eccentric?
Yeah, yeah. I see you every time I see you. You're like you got a tiger you're petting or something like weird. You know, Isaac's like, come in. I've been
Like,
expecting.
Oh, didn't see you there. Watch out for the bobcat over there.
Oh yeah, that's you. You're very eccentric.
Anyways, so he's got this cat. It's like this iconic cat. The cat's got like its own Instagram page and everything, right?
Just a regular house cat.
No, it's not just a regular house cat. This is Karl Lagerfeld's cat.
I'm saying is outside of that, is it just a cat?
It's just- it's just
not
a
a
cat.
jungle cat. It's just a
It's
cat.
just a
Okay,
cat.
Okay.
It's literally just a white freaking cat.
Okay.
So, anyways, Karl Lagerfeld, he's got no kids that I'm aware of. He was never married. Like, he is. So, this cat is going to be inheriting some of his wealth.
Oh no.
So, they're saying that they're estimating that he was worth between 185 million and 300 million. And legally, so, okay, and he's German, but he's lived most of his life in France. Okay? In France, you like legally you cannot like a pet cannot inherit your wealth
In
legally.
France.
But
Wonder
he's
why.
figured out some kind of loophole to where his cat is going to be, because he's still technically German, that his cat can inherit some of his wealth. He said it's going to be spread out. I guess his lawyer or whoever it is that's representing his estate.
Edgar.
said it's going to be Edgar.
You know that's why it's illegal, because of the movie The Aristocats. When that old woman leaves her
Oh,
inheritance
yeah.
to the cats, and the Edgar, the butler, is like,
Trying to kill him.
yeah, he's like gonna kill the cats because he's like, I'm a human, I should have the
Yeah.
money. Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways, but yeah, so this cat named Choupette.
Choupette.
Choupette. Spelled Choupette. Choupette.
Choupette.
Super bougie.
Dude, that's super bougie. That's the most bougie cat.
Super bougie.
For that name, maybe
So,
Choupette deserves it.
Anyways,
Oh, is that a
right.
picture of Choupette?
This is a picture of Choupette.
That cat
Oh my
that cat
God.
is.
So this cat is
Had a-
wearing,
Is that a
like,
veil?
It's a fishnet veil.
The cat wears a veil.
Yeah.
Because like to
So
protect.
and
it from-
okay, so I talked about he's got the
Choupette's
Instagram
immortal.
page. So hang on, I gotta find this because his Instagram page, as of the time of Carl's death, had over 250,000 followers. On
The cat?
Instagram. This cat does.
Oh,
I
man.
looked at the Instagram page today, and it's literally the same picture of this stupid cat over and over again. But the cat has an agent. The cat has its own smoke stings, right? So he's done everything from random advertisements for cars, other beauty products, and then he's also named one of the ambassadors for French car maker Opel. Opel, I guess that's what he said. Opel.
So what you're saying is that Choupette is much more successful than I ever would be.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
Me
sure.
too.
Great. Just
Hey,
making sure I'm
right.
on that level.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's completely ridiculous.
That is like I see that online. I'll see. There's like there'll be an Instagram page for a pig or something, and the pig is like living a great life and it has like 500,000 followers, and I'm just like, this pig is like rich, and this pig makes money somehow, way more money than I ever, you know.
From endorsements.
Mhm.
And then there's just it's like I can't
Pig
get
products.
my life will never be as good as this pig's life, you know. So my life will never be as good as Choupette.
Choupette.
Yeah, Choupette. Yeah.
Choupette.
Do not forget
Yeah.
the name.
Anyways, this is ridiculous. But they've got a list here in this thing, and you guys can read it. When we post the article online. But it's just there's other pets that have been able to inherit. Like this one, when the person died, 12 million. Was a Maltese named Treble. There's another one at 80. Is $80 million. He was on the top when I watched this. Ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous.
Oh, he's getting crazy.
You
Just
think about that?
Choupettes?
I'll just
Do
do
Choupette.
pictures of Choupette.
How dare you?
So I can't believe you don't know who Karl Lagerfeld is.
I don't know any design.
If
I
I
don't-
showed you a picture of who Karl Lagerfeld is, I bet you would know who he was.
when I
I don't have internet.
I couldn't tell you the brands of most of my clothes. I know if it's Nike, I probably know that.
Yeah, but
Because
it's just
it has
like-
a big check mark on it. But other than that, I probably don't.
But you've heard of Chanel though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is he-
he's
so
a
he's
creative
the-
director for them. And he's known for like putting on these like elaborate like $1 million fashion shows.
Actually,
Like just ridiculous.
a lot of cocaine and stuff like that.
I have no idea if there's cocaine.
I don't know. I just imagine fashion shows.
You
Big.
have to ask Choupette about that.
Yeah, the cat probably does a lot of cocaine.
Choupette would know.
Choupette probably does a lot of
He's
cocaine.
got all the coke hookups.
Yeah. That cat. Look at that. Did you see that cat? That cat does cocaine.
That's not catnip.
That's not cat.
Ask anything. Anything.
Me neither.
All right. How much do they think Karl Lagerfeld is worth?
No. 300 million?
I'll give it to you. That's
Sweet.
probably between 185 and 300. All right.
So that's 1 point for.
Bring back what was it called again?
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
I never knew rhubarb had an H in it.
Rhubarb. Yeah, I never would have guessed that. I feel like that's just extra. They did that on
That is
purpose.
They did it on purpose. There's no.
All right, so that's 1 point for Kalen because he paid more attention than I did.
Cat there. Demand attention.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my trivia question for my first one. So this is hard.
It's growing on me.
What is the name of the Star Wars actress who left social media because she was harassed?
Phyllis Jenkins.
Phyllis Jenkins. Any other tries? I'm not gonna address
I'm,
that one.
I'm the worst with
No.
names. We need to make it a rule from here on. From henceforth, you cannot do names.
Some Hemsworth.
That's what kind of rule is
Liam
that?
Hemsworth.
From
Those two parts
Hemsworth.
I had to.
Hemsworth to Hemsworth. You can.
So no one remembers the name.
Allie Worth.
Allie
I'm
Worth?
just guessing. I'm just putting
Al-
out a name. I don't think
Because
that's
we just said Hemsworth.
Yes. I mean, no.
And what did you say, Phyllis? Do you
Phyllis
remember
Jenkins.
Phyllis Jenkins, Allie Worth? It's not as both are both wrong. Her name was Kelly Marie Tran. She played Rose in the movie in the Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
I don't even
Who was
remember.
Rose?
I know
She was with Finn the whole movie. They went to the
Oh,
casino.
yeah. Yeah. She was fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's-
I
so
can't think
no
of
one.
who she is.
She was with Finn the entire movie. She,
Not the
she,
main
she was
chick.
the
Mm.
No.
the second one, in the second movie, after like there's that bombing mission and her sister died. And
her
she had
sister
that,
dies and she's like the maintenance worker, I think,
Mhm.
for the Resistance. She's with Finn the whole movie. She saves his life at the end. Okay.
I guess I was asleep or something.
We'll watch it again.
Yes.
So no one gets a point there, I guess.
Whatever.
I think Marie Tran gets a point.
Marie Tran gets a point because she's cool and people harassed her, but she's too cool for them.
She deserves a point.
She deserves better.
I can't picture who she is.
Oh well.
We probably search it later,
Yeah, well,
along with pictures of
Yeah.
we'll post it later. All right, what's your story?
There is the world's biggest bee. It's a giant bee, and they found it. Essentially, like, okay, so first of all, right, that was my reaction. Why would you find this bee in the first place? But this thing has been missing since like 1980 or something.
It's missing.
Yeah, like there was
Okay, so this
there
is
was
like a
reported
species
sighting.
of bee.
Yes,
Gotcha.
one bee. There was a reported sighting in like it was discovered in what the 1850s, and then like at one point it disappeared, and then they found it again in like 1980. Then it disappeared again, and now they just found it again. Tell me why. Tell me why. Okay. First of all, tell me why this thing exists in the first place. Okay, so it's called Wallace's giant bee. Not very creative. Recorded at being at least 1.5 inches long for the females, and it has mandibles that I'm not even joking on it. It said it has mandibles that
The hell is
it
a
would
mandible?
You know what
like
it
the
is.
like the teeth things, kind of like
Got it.
predator, like those things in the
They
front.
said like
Right.
a predator.
So it has mandibles that they what is it that they compare to a stag beetle,
Oh, stag
like
beetles are
like
huge.
Beetleborgs, like the top thing of his head. That's what they compare this bee's things
Those
to.
are huge beetles. You know, there's like huge ones.
Like a
that,
Hercules beetle, like it
Yeah,
has
they're
that
like-
chest
okay,
in
I
the
do
front.
they have like muscles and
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I must have slept in a science class or something.
Or something.
those are the mandibles in this. It's and like its scientific name is the Megachile Pluto because it may as well probably be the size of Pluto because this thing is freaking huge. It is terrifying.
Terrifying. I don't. Oh my.
Yeah, there is no reason for that.
Why does that exist?
This
Yeah,
is this random giant bee that only comes out every 100 years.
yeah.
What kind of flowers does that get nectar from? Like
People.
people. It's, blood is its nectar.
Yeah,
and
like
yeah. Gee,
Like if that gets a taste for human flesh, like
that's.
I'm
That's
like
it, it's
honestly,
over.
I know that we live like close to Louisville and it's supposed to be like the Muhammad Ali like fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee thing. But bees terrify me. I haven't been stung by one because every time that one comes around me, I pull up my fist like we're gonna fight. If this thing comes around, like I'm just gonna lay over and die. Like it's over. It's over. Like, I'm done. No, I'm good. No.
Nah.
Don't want it.
I've been stung by many bees actually. So.
I got caught in a hornet's nest one time.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's horrible. That's awful.
I think I got stung by a hornet before, but just like, I just don't, believe it or not, I don't like pain. It's terrible.
Oh, I love it.
Don't like being stung.
Me too.
I got bit by a horsefly. It was terrible.
What does that feel?
Hate
Horseflies?
horseflies.
They actually
Twice.
bite you?
Horseflies, horseflies
Horseflies
are
bites.
worse than getting stung.
There's
Especially when
one,
you've been swimming and you're wet.
there was one time I stepped on one.
You swimming and you're wet?
Yeah.
There was one time I stepped on one, bit me. Second time,
Ugh.
there was one chasing me around the pool. I jumped into the pool. It kamikazed me and followed me into the pool and bit me. Like the pettiest horsefly I've ever seen in my life followed me and bit me inside of a pool.
This horsefly is probably a review bomber.
Yeah, it has to be a review bomber.
Yeah.
Should have fought him
honestly.
under the water.
Yes, it's probably evolved by now. It's gotten stronger.
Yeah,
Smarter. It's gonna show up in 30 years.
I guess this is why I'm not like, what's it called whenever you are like, you like study bugs for a living?
I would say
Bugologist?
entomologist or something.
That's probably that sounds more scientific.
Yeah, I don't understand that profession. I do like spiders, but just bugs, bees. Like never in my life I've been like, I'm gonna go find me a big ass bee. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like you wake up in the morning like,
Today's
Time
the
to
day.
find me,
Yeah.
today is the day.
time to find me devil's creatures under the earth,
I'm gonna go
like
find me
giant
a-
centipedes and just.
I don't mind bugs. It's just when they're big and you can see big enough to see their eyes. Like then it's like an alien or something. You know,
They got
those freak me
zillion
out.
eyes.
Yeah, exactly. And they can sting you and. I don't like it.
I don't like that. I don't
I don't like it. No, I don't like it. No, I don't
I
like
don't
it.
care for it. No how.
Luckily, it was in Indonesia, so just
Oh,
Oh,
good.
thank
So it's
God.
not even.
yeah,
okay,
so
so
just
it's not here.
avoid the whole crisis averted.
Can you imagine
Refugees
if
still
that
occur.
thing hooked up with killer bees?
Kill. Oh no.
Why would you suggest that?
Now you know they're gonna go do that now.
I'm
They're
serious.
like,
Right, there's like a mad scientist who's gonna listen to this and they're like, actually, now that you say that, that's a great idea.
that bee now is gonna go to a killer bee bar and to pick up killer bee women and be like, you want to make a mutant bee? That's how this is gonna go. And
You
then
want
we're
to make
gonna,
a bee that will just kill everybody?
Yeah, you just caused the apocalypse. This is how it happens.
This is how you get bees.
I know a guy that he mixed a wolf spider and a black widow together.
Wolf spider and a black.
Why would you do
They
that?
mated.
Why?
The exec killed it. I don't know.
Okay, trivia.
Why
What
not?
was the name of
Trivia.
it? What was the name that it was?
Shoot.
A
Something-
If not that, then I can say like when was the first time it was discovered?
1880.
1850s.
It was a broad range.
18.
Mhm.
Was that right?
Yeah.
1850s.
1 point.
That was close.
Scuba Steve.
If you can get the other one though.
It was something giant bee.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait.
It was somebody's name. Wilson, Nelson.
Close. Close on the first one. Closer on the first one.
I don't know.
Was it
Wallace.
Wallace? I was gonna say
I
Wallace.
should know that.
Super British name. Wallace.
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 Mm-hmm.
Right. What's going on
If it
this
wasn't
week
shit.
in Florida?
Gets in an argument with the chick that he's sleeping with, and instead of just having a normal conversation like a normal human being, he takes the Taco Bell burrito that he has and throws it at this chick's face.
Takes the what?
The burrito that he has and throws it at this chick's face. The police are called. When they show up, he said he observed the victim with contents of the burrito dispersed across her face, neck, and left chest / shoulder area. And literally, he said slash.
So there's like an investigation.
Yes.
What is
because-
it? It's like we see what happens. He threw the burrito in her face, and the beans are.
Well, it's not this guy's first thing with domestic violence.
So he's throwing burritos at other people.
I don't know. There's been other people in Florida, like
Serial
the next
bur-
county over.
It's a serial burrito thrower.
Serial burritos.
A lot of those going around.
I think the public wants to know, was it a Taco Bell burrito or
It was a Taco Bell burrito.
Oh, that's
So
I feel like just getting a Taco Bell, just getting a burrito thrown at your face and it making contact with your skin is enough to get diarrhea. You know, like that's it. You don't even have to ingest it. It's
It's just
just
your stomach. Just
like, oh, I feel it. This is it.
oh, yeah, is it the 5-layer? Oh.
five leg burritos are good.
Mm-hmm.
Five, what is it? 5 layers of?
I don't even care.
Diarrhea.
I think it's just mostly it's just mostly rice and beans.
5 rings.
5 layers of diarrhea. Come and get yours today at Taco Bell.
Coming this
Ding.
summer.
Ding. What is that?
That's the bell.
Ding.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a
do
picture.
delivery.
Anyways,
Oh, this is the picture of the guy.
yeah, he looks.
No, no. I mean, fairness, no one looks good in their mugshot. Did he get arrested? Is this his mugshot?
This is his mugshot. But this is
What if
this
that was
is-
just his face?
okay, but this is the first guy that was arrested for throwing what they called Mexican food. But in the article, they're debating on whether or not Taco Bell should actually be considered Mexican food
Yeah.
because I would not consider it
Because it's
Mexican
Taco
food.
Bell.
Mexicanish. So I didn't know you could get arrested. If throwing a burrito at someone is get you arrested, then haul me away. You know? Take me.
If somebody ever threw a burrito at me, I'm not gonna just sit there like in a nasty like refried beans.
Food fight. You got to retaliate.
I'm calling the police.
Didn't you go up and order a few more tacos and just have that?
Have a food fight?
Yeah.
I'll just eat it.
Yeah. Just like okay.
'Cause, like, you know what? This argument's over because I just got fed.
When life hands you beans.
Take
Make,
'em,
I don't know, man. Yeah,
Eat 'em.
you can probably make your own joke there.
eat 'em and go because
All right. Who wrote about this article?
Who what?
Who wrote about this article?
Miami Herald.
Good job.
At the end of this round, Steven, Scuba Steve, 2 points. Isaac, 0 points. Kaylin, 1 point.
Ooh.
I lost.
So you lost.
So we're gonna take a shot of
You get it.
rhubarb wine.
No, you gotta take a shot of one of our
Oh.
greatest hits.
Greatest hits.
Paul Mason.
Oh, bring it back to Paul
brand-
Mason.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Just when you
It's
need
like here's
some.
my glassware and then here's my nice solo shot.
Alright. Bottoms up.
Be careful with this. Mm-hmm. That's a healthy pour too.
That's a good shot. I think you're so tough. Taking your shot, not even coughing or anything. Or
Mhm.
gagging.
Like you.
This is the big one. Alright, now this is the end of the show. Let's finish our drink. Does anyone want any more before we finish our wines? No, you're
I'm
good
on
on you're
rhubarb.
As
good on
always,
rhubarb.
Paul Mason, nor what wine is this? We didn't talk about that.
Nor Mallow Run Winery.
What is it?
Mallow Run.
Mallow.
Mallow Run Winery.
The point is they're not sponsors on the show and don't get the wrong idea.
They can be though.
Yeah,
Mm.
swirl it around.
They're local. They're from Indy. Or no, I'm sorry, Bargersville, Indiana.
That's not the point. The point is drink your wine. All right, swirl it around first. Get a little.
You gotta get the nose.
Yeah, you gotta get all the hints, all the notes.
You gotta switch it around.
Are you gargling your...
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Swish around your mouth to get all the
Get
Did
the
you,
taste and then spit
you
it
didn't
out.
finish your drink?
taste all the tannins.
So violent today.
Ah,
Next thing you're gonna throw a burrito at my face and review bomb people and send a killer bee after me. See how I brought it all together at the end here.
That was really nice.
didn't talk about Choupette.
What?
Choupette.
Yeah,
Choupette. Choupette.
Choupette. Yeah,
Choupette
you're
would be
gonna
great.
you're gonna follow Choupette on Instagram. That's
I might.
right.
Yeah, honestly, like I probably will.
I probably want you on the same.
I'm about to start tagging Choupette in all of my sneaker reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Choupette, what do you think?
Choupette.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who knows more about fashion than Choupette? Right.
I mean, I guess if you're like
This cat wears a veil over his
Right.
face. You know.
Choupette is fashion.
Karl Lagerfeld does kind of look like a villain. Look at this. You see those villains in movies and stuff. He's just like holding the cat.
Yeah, he's holding the cat
Yes.
like,
Especially those gloves.
hello, Mr. Bond. Have you
You've really
met my
never-
pet
You've really never
shepherd?
seen this guy?
I've never. No,
He doesn't even look partially familiar.
I've never ran into him. I've never met him. Can't say.
Whatever. Man. Really? Did you see the fashion show where they did it? It was
I've never seen a
inside?
fashion show.
You've never in your life watched a fashion show.
Why would I watch a fashion show? Have you watched a fashion
Same.
show?
I think no.
I guess I'm
Do you just watch fashion shows? Would it,
Yes.
so people
I
would
saw when Kanye's like display line came out. I watched a bit of that, but that's like probably the closest I've gotten to watching a full fashion show.
what is there too? People just they walk down the what's it called, the runway in their clothes, and then they walk back, and then that happens for how long does that, like 2 hours or what?
15 minutes. Usually like
That's the fashion show is 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So all these people come and pay probably to be there for 15 minutes of the fashion show.
yeah. Or sometimes if you work for a company, you just get automatic. You just automatically to go. Like I'm sure Anna Wintour is not paying to go to a
I
fashion show.
don't know who that is.
Oh my God.
You know who that is? Anna
Win.
Wintour.
Yes.
Who's that?
I'm so disappointed with you right now.
I don't know any brands. I don't know what this.
She's not
Alright,
a
I'll
brand. She's an editor
Editor for what? What does it mean? What does
for
she
a
edit?
magazine. I can't
She
think of the
edits
name of the
work.
magazine.
Okay,
I'm
she's
so
a-
disappointed with you.
I'm sorry, I don't know all the magazine editors in the country. All right. Thank you. Thank you for watching episode 5 of 80 Proof.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you, Caleb, for coming by. We hope you'll be a guest again on the show.
Yeah. Where can we find you?
Where can we find you?
Where can we find you online?
Yeah, Twitter at KaylinJ. That's KYELANDJ. Facebook, Instagram, also at KaylinJ. Or you can find me eating food somewhere likely, or trying to duck that bee because I'm
Trying
not
to
trying
duck
to
that
get
bee.
anywhere around that.
Or ducking burritos at a Taco Bell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jumping into burritos.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share,
All the
subscribe.
above. All right. Thank you, everyone.